Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Holowitz and thank you for being here for this tutorial on customizing the task list in ACT. In a previous tutorial I showed you how I use the task list versus using the calendar. In a nutshell, what I do is on my task list, all I really want to see are the calls that I need to make. So what I did is here under types, I took everything off except for my calls. So I unchecked meetings, to-dos, personal activities, and vacation. And now all I see are my calls. Now as far as priorities, I don't really prioritize stuff because I figure if I've scheduled it, it's rather important. And I really use the regarding as a way to prioritize things. And we'll talk about working with the task list in a little more detail in another tutorial. But in this tutorial, I just want to show you how to customize it. In my opinion, the task list is a great way to look at your schedule as the calls you have to make. So in other words, I just have the calls here. It's sort of my call list. So I'd really prefer to call it a call list. So if I'm sitting here in my office and I need to make a lot of phone calls, well, I want you to observe that there's certain information that I could really use that's not here. For example, the phone number. I don't even see the company name. I might not know what's relevant here. But most importantly, I want to see the phone number so I can literally right from here place a phone call. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to come down to customize columns. And you'll notice these are some of the available fields that are not in this list, and these are some of the fields that are in this list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. What I really want to see is I want to see the company over here. I might want to see the email address just so that I know whether or not I have it. Obviously I want to see the phone extension, and depending on your situation, if you have salespeople that work for you, you might want to see the scheduled by or the scheduled for. So I'm going to come over here on the right hand side and I'm going to look at some things that to me are not that relevant. Associate with, nah, I don't really need that, so I'm going to take that out. Private, nah, I don't need that. Attachment, no. Duration, no, I don't really need to know. Details, yeah, I'll keep that. Let's take the location out. And again, I can mess with this as I see fit. The cleared I do want you to keep because the cleared is this little checkbox right over here. The type, no, I know this is a phone call, so I don't really need to see that. Is it a recurring call? Nah, I don't necessarily need to see that either. Time, what time is it supposed to be? Maybe. Priority, I don't know. I'm going to take that out. But let's just leave it at this for right now. So now we've taken this information, we've cleaned it up a little bit. And now what I'm going to do is show you that I can click on these little headings, the line in between, and drag things and move them around. So to me, the next obvious step is to get this a little bit more organized. And let me show you what I'm going to do in this regard. I'm going to right click one more time and I'm going to go to customize columns. And because I really want to have the company sort of up towards the top, I'm going to just move it up the field a little bit. I'm going to put the date just up above it. In fact, I want to have it at the very top. Then I have company. Now who's it scheduled with? I'm going to move that up to next. Time I'm going to take out. I thought I had done that. Here, let's take the phone and move that up. So it's going to show me who it's scheduled with. I need the phone extension as well. What it's regarding, any details that we might have, which is this little yellow item, and the email address. So I'm going to click OK. So now, look at how this has changed. Now I know virtually everything I need to do in regards to this call. I can see the company, who it's scheduled with, the phone number, any extension, what it's regarding, if there's comments, and I'll know whether or not I have an email address. So customizing this task list makes it more look like a call list, which if you have calls scheduled for salespeople, maybe you're a sales manager, this is a really good thing to know about. And if it's just you using it, it's a great thing to know about just because quite simply you can do everything from here. You can literally sit right here and get your work done. So in my next tutorial on the task list, I'm going to show you how to work with this and why it's relevant to clear things and working with things in the proper way. My name is Tony Holowitz, and I want to thank you for being here. Have a great day.